What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be Operation Bedrock episode 253 to 253rd episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where my friends and I were going to be mining the entire world and there's nothing but bedrock left except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. So we still got a lot of work to do, and as well as that, it's going to be slow for the time being. As of this recording, that efficiency is still broken. No idea when TU55 is going to be released for the Xbox console, because I know that they've already released it for the PlayStation console, lucky them, but for the Xbox consoles, we're still waiting on TU55. So it's going to be some time. Maybe they're going to release it today, maybe we're going to release it later on this week, but as of now, that efficiency is still broken. At least we have Haste 2 to speed up the process just a tad bit, but efficiency is completely broken. So for those who don't know, that for whatever reason with TU54, that a bug has occurred that efficiency has just been rendered useless. You can already see how slow I am mining these stone blocks. If you've already seen my older videos, which hopefully I could find a clip, that you would know that with efficiency 5 and Haste 2, it makes it efficiency 7, which makes all the stone act like netherrack in comparison to see how fast we could actually mine all the blocks. So for now, it's gonna be a slow time. So I have no idea again when they're gonna actually update the game, so we're just gonna have to live with this for the time being. So if you've ever actually had efficiency 5 and Haste 2, you would know how fast it would be, and just to lose that, it just seems so slow in comparison, especially when you work so hard to get a lot of the beacons and then it's just rendered useless because of the fact of the matter is that efficiency no longer works as of now. I want to emphasize it, as of now, as of this recording. If they happen to actually update the game when this video is already up, then everything I would say is null and void. So I don't want to actually dwell in this topic for so long. Just keep in mind, it's going to be slow for the time being, as much as I am working on it before the update is released. And once it has been released, then I could just say that I'm very happy that the update is here. So in any case, we all know that TU54 has been here for quite a while now, nearly a good week, and what it's brought up that, of course, that we have the Woodland Mansions, you have the Evokers, you have the Curses, the Vexes, you have new items, you got Llamas, you got Parrots, just a lot of things that was PC exclusive now onto console. So we are slowly and gradually catching up with the PC updates. Don't know how many more updates it's going to take for us to finally catch up fully, and then we could actually get every single release. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. You know how it's going to be. It's going to be on PC first and then on console probably shortly after, but just for now we're catching up, like slowly but steadily, and or slowly but surely, however you want to actually say that phrase. But the thing is that since this world has already been 5 years old, because it's been created on June 15th of 2012, that essentially the first month that Minecraft came out, none of the new updates are here, mainly structure wise. Mob wise, we have Endermen, and what else? Villagers and rabbits, or bunnies if you like to call them that, polar bears. I don't know if any llamas or parrots are actually going to be spawning in this world, but if they do, then that's actually great. But if they actually only spawn near the jungles, for parrots at least, then no parrots for this world. And for llamas, I have no idea where they spawn, because I have yet to actually see a horse in Operation Bedrock, so I highly doubt that a llama will actually spawn in here. I'm surprised that polar bears did spawn in here, but for the horses, I have yet to actually see an actual horse in Operation Bedrock. So for a llama, I have no idea what biomes they actually spawn in. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below that where do parrots spawn and where do good old llamas spawn. Well, as far as I know, we don't have a jungle, of course, so we don't have any ocelots in this world. And of course, we don't have any strongholds, we don't have any mine shafts, we don't have any ravines, and what else don't we have? Jungles, of course. We could have had a mycelium biome, but that was in a different world anyways. And as far as I know, there is no other biomes except for the frozen tundra, I guess, because polar bears started to spawn in here for whatever reason. This world is completely broken, because this used to be, well, everywhere you see that is snow. That this whole entire world used to be 85% desert and a few patches of green spots, but overall that it got all encased in snow and everything just was what it is. We even have gravel beaches that's covered up by snow now. So we have gravel beaches. We also had our, well, I guess we'd call it a frozen ocean at this point because of the whole biome changes. But this world is just weird in its own. It's very, very old, has 5 years of experience, and one of the longest series, well, possibly the longest series that I have going on with me on this YouTube channel. But that isn't to say that one day that we may finish the series. I have no idea how long it's going to take. I don't know if Minecraft will be relevant by then, but just as long as that I'm having something to do with my life as of this point in my free time as a good old hobby, then why not spend the time just mining up blocks? It's soothing. One way or another, it's soothing. Maybe I could actually just go for being the top player in Minecraft. Why not? Why not have a title like that? I don't know, maybe I could actually put that on my resume. What do? I mine blocks, and I'm #1 in Minecraft. Wouldn't that be great to show how much time and dedication I am working on, or that I am towards anything that I wanted to set in a goal in life? Who knows? That could actually do something with that, I don't know. Who knows? But I will say that I am hoping to actually start changing things up on this channel. At least with doing a Q&A type of series once a week, that could be a good start. Then afterwards, then I could actually start making different content that's different from Minecraft, and of course different from PewDiePie Tube Simulator, that I need to add more variety to this channel. Regardless if it's actually going to do well, as long as I do something different, then I can at least say that I am doing something different, that I am providing variety. And if people don't like it, then that is on pretty much them, honestly, because I am having fun with different video games. I will be having fun with making different content, and who knows, if I could get more people to like the actual different content that I do produce, then that's actually a great boost for the channel. That all channels do something different once in a while, and they can't always be doing the one thing over and over and over again. For some, it actually works well for them, but even the veteran channels have done something different, so I could always start something different for my channel. Because from what I learned at VidCon, you have to take risks, because you can't just stick to one thing and one thing only. So that resonated within me. That is giving me more confidence to actually try something new. Whenever I'm actually going to get to it, I have no idea. I have some ideas of what I could actually do, and one of them is just do some voice work and voiceovers. That is something I could actually do, something I could actually work with to collaborate with other people, and just for the fact of the matter is that it gives me something different to do rather than the same old, same old. And I've actually gotten a few emails here and there for offers for other things. First of all, I'm going to do some research on those things, and then whether or not I actually could upload the content onto YouTube will be another thing that I could actually provide even more content, and as well as it would be relevant to whatever other things I'm going to actually work on. So that is one of those things. I've learned how to possibly get sponsors. I've learned how to find sponsors. I've learned that you should never give up. You should always be just diligent, I guess that's what the correct word for it. Just be persistent and just keep trying over and over and over again. You may get rejected a few times, but if you find yourself a sponsor, then that is what actually is a good way to keep your content going. So I'm going to have to learn how to do all of that. I'm going to learn how to have even more confidence in trying something I've never done before and work with that, build a network, build trust within other members, and just pretty much work with what people I have to work with. So that in itself, pretty much just expand, especially with the voiceovers, because that is something I could actually possibly do. I already have a good microphone set up for that, so just gotta learn how to talk correctly and learn how to speak and work on the craft, because I'm going to need to look up some vocal coaches and some techniques and things like that so it can actually work better with what I'm saying. I've already taken 2 speech classes and they have already done wonders for me. Meaning, or trying to explain the best I can, which even though it's kind of ironic because I did say I took speech classes, that I've learned a lot to avoid sense fillers in the terms of the uhs and the ums, because you would rarely ever hear me say that in an actual video. But when it comes to a live stream, that's completely different. That's where I'm more of myself and I'm on the spot. Whereas of this, that could actually just take some time to just go do different segments of the video. And if I happen to just stutter a lot over and over and over again, where I'm making too many mistakes in one sense, I could always do a jump cut, which actually helps. But never in my jump cuts I've ever said uhs and ums. It's just mainly that it's just some words I just couldn't say for the life of me, which killed the flow of the actual commentary, and I just couldn't recover from that. So take a small little break, take a little bit of a breather, and then just do the jump cut to continue on what you were saying. Sometimes you don't even notice I actually did a jump cut, so that's actually pretty good on my part, since I know how to kind of do some splicing here and there, because some of them just seem so flawless that I just kind of impressed myself at that point, thinking that how did I even manage to even do this? So it's one of those things that you just gotta pat yourself on the back for every once in a while. But even if this channel doesn't do so well, I could always do something different. I could always make a brand new channel as a separate brand type of deal and just work with that. Again, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure that it is legitimate. No matter how many times I always put myself down for this, but every time that I get a compliment from my workplace where I'm just taking orders and things like that, people saying I have a good voice, I could do announcing, or I could do things like this. It's just so ironic to think about that on YouTube. It's not working out for me, but whenever I'm at my job, it does. So it's so weird to think about that. That's the thing that I always put myself down for. I'm always questioning myself of what am I doing wrong on YouTube that people actually praise me for whenever I'm at work. Maybe it's just the content I'm actually producing. So it's always something that I pretty much struggle with from time to time, thinking of what else can I do? When am I ever going to take the first step in actually doing this? So no idea when I'm actually going to do it. But once I do, is that actually a word? I think that's actually a word. Well, whatever, just once I actually take the steps to making different content, I really hope that you guys stick around to actually give my other content a chance so that I could work with it, I could build from there, and I could always still do Minecraft videos. That's not going to go away. I've started something, I plan on finishing it. So even if the content that you take a look at doesn't actually suit you, that you don't even care for it, just please, at least give the video a like that I attempted, that you could just help share the video and as well as help my channel grow so that I could actually do that and as well as go back to doing Minecraft. Because if once I actually start doing YouTube for a living one way or another, then that's just going to give me even more time to work on Minecraft. So in the end, it benefits everyone. It benefits me most, of course, but it also benefits you because then I could actually work on the content of Minecraft even further and just keep getting more work done. Especially that will give me more time to do some live streams here and there too. But it's just one of those things, just work on it little bit by little bit by little bit. Just take some baby steps. I could just do the Q&As. And then I could also do the research for the websites I'm looking into, because one of them is just being an influencer. So that could actually work out well. Just, I gotta learn how to do that. I gotta learn what it takes to do that, and as well as what is expected for you to become an influencer. Just mainly, I think of it as doing a lot of reviews, because that's what influencers are. They just do reviews. Especially when you see the people who do video game reviews, those are influencers. That if you like the review and you like how everything is portrayed in the review, then more than likely you possibly will actually go ahead and pick up the game yourself. A movie review, influencer. Product review, influencer. So if I could actually make reviews of my own type of deal, then that is one way that I could actually make a living, just become an influencer one way or another. So that means I'll have to bump up the quality, I'll have to bump up the productions. Maybe simple. Simple always does work best anyways, but overall, that is something I actually can do, and that's something I actually want to do and work for. But again, I had to do research on the website in itself and see what is expected, what I could do, what I could try to do, and hopefully I could actually upload the content onto YouTube as well. So that will also provide more content for you guys, and as well as that, it'll show you what I'm actually capable of if I put my mind to it. But I have no idea what else to say. It's already late at night. I've already had to do a retake of the whole entire commentary. I actually had to redo the whole entire video, even after 35 minutes of recording. So what I said before was just null and void, so I had to redo the whole entire thing. Just mainly in a recap that efficiency is broken. Once it's fixed, then it's going to be great. That it's had to pass through the certified testing type of deal before we get to U55. And once that happens, I could actually mine blocks like a madman once again. And then, of course, that I have to do some changes onto my channel. And I hope you guys stick around for that and support me for whatever I do. Even if you don't actually like the content in its own, just possibly meaning like you only like Minecraft and any other video you probably won't even take a look at, just at least give it a chance. And if for any other reason that you don't like it, just give it a like at least. Just help me grow this channel, because in the long run, if my channel grows, that means I can have more time to actually do Minecraft, and as well as work on Operation Bedrock and Operation Blackout, do more live streams, and just keep on going. No matter what, just mainly support is what all I ask for. But until then, nothing else. Hopefully changes happen to the channel will actually work well for me, and if it does, then I have you guys to thank, and as well as I have everyone at VidCon to thank for the positivity, and as well as for the encouragement, and as well as for the lessons I've learned over there. Alright. One day, hopefully, maybe sometime soon, I'll actually make a video just talking about VidCon on its own. Alright, that's pretty much for the future. Okay then, have a great day everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, then please subscribe. So tell me what you guys think about this episode as well. And also, if you have Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter at SwordKing090 for any updates and other tweets that I may make on that platform. Until then, have a great day everyone. I am SwordKing090, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.
Till my time is gone, I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray, I'll never forget this day.